You're not beating the Lakers without a healthy Chris Paul. I'm not so sure you could beat him if you had a healthy Chris Paul. Hey, it doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Cliff Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Lakers in 5 now, Chris. CP3, C3PO, it doesn't matter. Star Wars and Luke Skywalker, the Princess Leia, bring them on.
That's who he is.
Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, any other Paul.
Chris Paul.
Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Right?
Phoenix Sun, Capri Sun, Mohegan Sun. The sun about to set. It Lakers in 5.
They're about to be at Mohegan Sun on vacation.
Yup. White side, back side, sunny side. Lakers in 5.
It should have been Lakers in 5.
I don't care what you can have Harden, you can have a pardon, you can get a garden. Lakers in 5. Tyler Hero, superhero, guitar hero. Lakers in 6. Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
It should have been Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. I don't care what you say. Yeah.
Hood rat to Harvard. That's who put this up. Would you allow your preferences to put you on a path to prison or lawsuits? Okay. Why, Shannon? She want to know why. Okay. Maybe y'all can help her figure out why.
Can some of the men, the black men, tell me what's going on with y'all? Why do y'all get in positions of power and exercise that self-hate and acquire wealth and status and blow it all for a 19-year-old dusty ass snow bunny from the gym? What the fuck?
Ooh! Why is she talking about that woman? Did she say our girl is dusty? 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 Oh, Dusty. Dusty. Oh no, she's dusty, girl. What is going on? Why would you do this for that dusty, crusty girl? Ooh, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Like, Shannon Sharp up here asking guests about going 50-50, not getting married because you don't want a woman to take half your stuff or any of your stuff. And yet you offer a 21, if that, child $10 million. Make the shit make sense.
Make the shit make sense, y'all. Why $10 million being offered to her? I think we just had that answered on the other video. But she needs to know why. You Negroes, you crusty, dusty, musty, and rusty. She's talking to ya. She's talking to ya, okay? Always talking to ya. How could you do this? I shouldn't interrupt. I should have let it play it all the way through, but I just couldn't help myself. Come on, girl.
Math just ain't adding up for me. It's like, what is wrong? Y'all forever talking about the man trying to take us down. And always, as soon as a black man elevated, he had a $100 million deal. But if somebody has a gun and you give them the bullets, who the fool? Right. Because none of this shit makes sense.
That analogy don't make sense.
Can some of the men...
All right. My bad for interrupting. That analogy just does not make sense to me. Maybe it's just me. So I'm going to start all over again, okay? And then I'll give 2 cents. But I'm going to need y'all not to be worried about what this woman looks like, okay? I think that's not the point. Y'all being rude. Some of y'all is being rude around here, okay? It's not about what she looks like. And whoever thinks that she got filters on, you wrong. Ain't no filters here. This is who it is, okay? Okay. Now, the math is not math. And you know how sick I am of hearing that phrase, the math ain't math, and I'm sick of it.
This is
Trash
amazing.
that shit. Trash that shit. I don't want to hear it no more. I best not hear when we start talking about Taraji either, okay? Everybody always, you know I'm not good at adding and subtracting and none of that until it comes to my money. Other than that, I don't know. But that just did not sound like it was a good analogy. But maybe I'm wrong. American Negro said, your uncle is in this position because he's a trick. And when you are a trick, you're operating from a simp position. Oh, no. Poor uncle. American Negro News ain't got no empathy and no sympathy. Shout out to you, hon. Shout out to Trent in the building. I see you. I appreciate you. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone. Again, please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. So we're going to hear it again. Okay, I'm going to interrupt to come back or to discuss what she's saying. All right. But it starts off with you crust dust, must rust, ashy ass bums.
And the black men, tell me,
Tell her.
what's going on with y'all?
What's going
Why
on?
do y'all get in positions of power and exercise that self-hate?
Oh, why do y'all get into positions of power and then exercise self-hate? Oh, see, I missed that the first time. Y'all are practicing self-hate. Y'all are practicing self-hate, you crusty, dusty, musty rusties. It's always got to be self-hate with y'all. Y'all ain't shit. That's why you rusty and crusty. And self-hating. Let me add that. Let me just self-hating. I'll figure out how to add that in. Crust dust must rust ashy as self-hating idiot creature bums. Look at me. Don't say I ain't talented.
And acquire wealth and status and blow it all for a 19-year-old dusty ass snow bunny from the gym.
Why she gotta be dusty though, ma'am? A 19-year-old dusty from the gym? Wow. Why our girl gotta be dusty? So she was in the gym, she was working out, and she dusty.
This is amazing.
Ma'am, I don't think you go to the gym and work out. What would you say you look like? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just asking questions because lest we not forget, dusty, 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 dusty. And now we'll come back here. So what would you hold on. So what would you call this lady? Hold on. Let me bring it back up. Sorry, y'all. All right. So what would you call her then? Okay. Shout out to 1.2. I appreciate you. He said jealous jealous booger wolf, self-hate because she unwanted. Oh, well, maybe she got some self-hate. Does she have some self-hate? Y'all got self-hate. You Negroes, you crusty, dusty, musty, rust. Y'all, all of y'all.
Amazing.
It's not even just the black men. It's all of y'all, okay? All of y'all are crusty, rusty, and dusty and self-hating, okay? All y'all. I'm just go ahead and put all y'all in because I'm tired of differentiating. Ain't none of y'all no good, okay? Shout out to 1.2 with another 2. Thank you, honey. Said dusty cheek. Goodbye, sir. Oh my God, he knows I can't stand that word cheeks. I'm sick of it. Watch TQS come next. Salute to the chat. Shout out to 1.2. Appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that is here. All right, let's get back to it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Come on, y'all.
What the fuck? Like, Shannon Sharp up here asking guests about going 50-50 and not getting married because you don't want a woman to take half your stuff or any of your stuff.
Yeah, y'all not getting married because you think some woman gonna take half of your stuff? Is that what's going on? That's what she said. Where's Manzette at? He's like the only one I know that's married around here. Shout out to Manzette. Probably somewhere squeezing his wife's ass.
And yet you offer a 21, if that,
26.
child $10 million.
Why is she mad? Is she mad that Shannon is offering Zuniga $10 million? I'm a little confused. You mad that he's offering her the money? He got the money. What's the problem? She ain't take it. It's not enough for her. Because she's dusty. She's a 21-year-old dusty self. Child, I want to know. I need to be dusty. Let me hold on. I need to be dusty. Her legs look weird though. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a mess. But dusty. Hold on. Dusty. 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 Look at that weird shit. Dusty, though. That look good, though. Dusty. Goofy. Okay? Ciao. I guess Shannon says she's worth 10 million. Thank you so much, Trends. Salute to the generals. Shout out to everyone, not even just the generals. I see
This
Uncle
is
Rick.
amazing.
Good morning, good morning. There you go. 25 years. Shout out to Uncle Rick, okay? That's two. Uncle Rick and Manzette. Shout out to you, Boo. Good morning, good morning. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. I appreciate you, hon. He said, I don't have self-hate. I have capes and life rings. I'm ready to get out there and save these Jezebels. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. I'm glad someone has finally embraced SYCBM. Gentlemen, you see this? You see her? You see her? I probably look different when you look at me, but the way I'm seeing it is she's in front of me. SYCBM, gentlemen. SYCBM.
Make the shit make sense. The math just ain't adding up for me. It's like, what is wrong? Y'all forever talking about the man trying to take us down. And always, as soon as a black man elevated, he had $100 million deal. But if somebody has a gun and you give them the bullets, who the fool?
Mm.
Right. Because none of this shit makes sense. Can some of the men...
All right. None of this shit makes sense according to her. Okay. She just had to let y'all... She wants y'all to tell her what the hell is wrong with y'all that you would do this and Shannon to give all that money to that girl, that dusty girl. Okay. She a dusty ass. I think I saw Aisha say that... Where'd it go? Shout out to Aisha. She said her face is average, but I have to give it to her. She has a nice body. She does. Them legs look weird. Them legs look weird to me. She already looking when she want to look right too. She look fine when she do herself up for show. Now that voice and that just talking to her, can't do that. I can't do that. But she could be playing a role. That's something else that Lee said as well. As the lawyer, he could be right. It could be that could be what she gets paid for as well, is to act and talk like a child or a baby or whatever. So that could be the reason. I'm just saying. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they look weird. They look like they were put together or something. But anyway, so she wanted to know, and she's saying that all you crusty, dusty musties, it's all your fault, of course. At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, and he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair. Oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, dusty, crusty, ashy. We're not gonna settle. No settling. We're not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway.